Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We upload a brand new video. Buckets, come off the top rope, clothesline, perfect angle. I'm setting you up here.
Almost every single day.
There you go. You nailed it. You hit it out of the park, kid.
Thank you.
Great job. Yes, we upload a lot of sneaker videos, so if you like sneakers, you have come to the right place. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Fomer Simpson. And if you enjoyed today's video, a thumbs up goes a very long way. Helps the channel continue to grow. Hashtag feed the algo. Oof. What else? Uncivilizedstore.com if you want to shop our clothing brand, which is Uncivilized. Buckets and I started the brand a couple years ago. And by a couple, I mean what, Buckets? 4?
4 years.
4 years ago. And that's where you can shop with us. We will put all the links to that stuff in the description. The social media, the clothing, yada, yada, yada. Buckets, give me something. Give me a little motivation.
No, just keep going.
No life advice, no adage.
No.
Adage the right word?
It is the right word, but no.
We're diving in. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Off-White Nike Dunk Low, lot 17 of 50. These released on the Sneakers app, very small quantities, and retail was $180. Now the thing with these is Nike and Virgil made 50 different colorways. 50. That's not something that we have seen before. That's a lot of sneakers, especially when the sneakers are so similar. I mean, they're very, very similar. They are all Dunk Lows. The colorways aren't identical, but again, very similar. Nonetheless, these went very, very quickly through that early access. If you were lucky enough to get the early access, then that was definitely a home run. I was not. I do not have good luck on the Sneakers app at all. Buckets, you and me, we're like, what percentage are we batting on the Sneakers app?
Very bad.
Very bad. Like we wouldn't be able to be on. They just had the Little League World Series. Man, there was some kid in the Little League World Series that was throwing cheese, kid.
Throwing that
Dakota. South Dakota.
Throwing that heater, kid.
The heater. We wouldn't be able to make those Little League teams, much less like, high school, college, big leagues.
AAA, AA, the majors. No.
Sneakers app, we're T-ball.
We're below T-ball.
Damn, below T-ball. Yeah, it's very, very bad. Picked this pair up from Kicks R for us. Shouts to them. They are a local resale shop down here in the Tampa area. If you tune in regularly, then you know we have gotten a lot of sneakers from them. Now, the good news about these is they are not astronomically expensive resale-wise, like $400 or $500. So it's expensive, but it's not terrible compared to some other stuff. Now, me personally, Buckets, feel free to chime in. The 50, this whole collection, this whole collaboration, not really my cup of tea, not really my bag of chips. And I'm a fan of a lot of Virgil's work. I mean, I love the Jordan 1s that he did. I love the Prestos that he did. I love the Air Max 90, specifically the Desert Ore. Absolutely love that pair. Ran those into the ground. These, for me, just not totally my thing. Buckets, I think you're more You dig the whole off-white Nike Dunk aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're not as good as the UNLV pair, which I
Okay.
think is the best pair that he did.
Yeah, those are simpler. It has a little bit more of a classic look.
I mean, not really. It's a different colorway. It's a red colorway, not
That's
a
what I
white
mean.
colorway.
Yeah, but this has like different hits. Well, I mean, we'll go through the details. Actually, let's go through the details. I'm cutting you off. You know, this is like when you're giving a speech and the music comes on.
Okay.
Edit it in so it makes it good.
Okay.
So these don't do it for me, but there are aspects that I like. For one, the quality is really, really good. You got this long-haired suede, super dope material. I almost always dig a material like this on a sneaker. And then there is a smooth white leather. Bright pink laces that give it some pop. Flat white laces underneath that. I'm gonna say the tongue is like a, buckets, what are we gonna call it? A tangerine?
Tangerine, nectarine.
Okay, nectarine.
Tangerine's better.
Tangerine's better. We'll go with tangerine. Same color zip tie as you can see. Nike on the heel. And I almost forgot my favorite detail on these, which is this vintage style Nike tag on the tongue. Another detail that has some pop is the 17 of 50 on the side here. Black and yellow, neon green tab, metallic off-white branding, cream midsole, and then you got the gray outsole. They finished it off. It's an interesting sneaker, which is how I would describe a lot of the off-white stuff, quite frankly. It's interesting, if nothing else. You got the double laces, you got the holes in the tongue, different types of neon hits that don't necessarily go together, but somehow it kind of sort of works. So even though this is not a pair that I will probably wear myself, I can still appreciate some of the appeal. And even though these are very similar to the pair we already reviewed, which was lot 10 of 50, some of you may remember that video or may have seen that video, they switched up the materials. That pair was a leather and canvas, and this pair, obviously, we have the leather and the long-haired suede. So subtle changes, but changes nonetheless. Buckets, I have a question. Do you think, because they are all just these subtle variations, other than the 50th pair and maybe the first pair, those are pretty different, but does anyone have all 50 pairs?
Probably not.
I bet you somebody out there does.
I mean,
like
Virgil
some
probably
collector.
has them.
Oh, all right. All right. That's a good point. Virgil probably does have them. I bet you there's some collector out there that does, but for me, I think it's kind of like, if you dig these, if you dig the look of them, like for you do dig the look of these with the double laces and you know, the dunk lows and that whole thing. You just need really one pair, right? You just throw a dart and whichever one it lands on.
Yeah, I think, and that's why I like the way they did the early access, depending on what day you got early access.
Right, it was a different pair.
It was a different pair. I think that's really cool. I think, but yeah, there's a lot of redundancy. I don't think you need like 3 pairs even. I think you just need 1 pair.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You pick whichever one is your favorite and bam, there you go. Scale of 1 to 10. You go first today, Buckets. I think I'm going to be lower than you on these. Where you at?
8.
8 out of 10.
The 50 in general. This is like probably like a 7.25.
All right, so you're walking it back a little bit. All right.
No, not at all. I'm giving the 50.
7.25.
I'm giving the 50
8
an
out
8.
of 10. I'm going to say I'll give them a 6. I was thinking of 5, but I'll give them a 6. You know, the long-haired suede. It gets me going. It's provocative.
For sure.
Okay, leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. What are your thoughts on this collection, collaboration, lots? What do you call the whole lot?
The 50.
There you go, the 50. But what is it? It's a collection. It's a collaborative collection. There you go. Let us know how you feel about it. Let us know how you feel about this colorway. Which is your favorite colorway? How do you feel about off-white? How do you feel about Nike Dunks? Whatever's on your mind, leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, anything from you?
No.
Adios.